Hi folks, Puffin here with your Antifa News Briefa for October 27th, 2021, Why We Need to Nationalize Pfizer edition. This is just based on some information I got from Democracy Now! Thank you, Amy Goodman, and her reporters that she had on, talking about the contracts that Pfizer has with different countries to distribute the COVID vaccine, Trump virus vaccine. First of all, the whole reason we need these vaccines so badly is because Trump and Bolsonaro and Modi and Putin's various puppets using Facebook have spread the Trump virus, made it a genocide, especially in America and Brazil and India, the countries that Putin used Facebook to get these people elected. And the reason why they all do the exact same thing is because it's from a program. Now it's come back to haunt Russia, and they're having 1,000 deaths a day in Russia, and he put it on lockdown. So see how that goes for you after you've also paid for a bunch of protests against lockdowns, against masks, against all sorts of stuff. Putin funds all this stuff through Facebook. Facebook supports it. Anyway, Pfizer's role in this is they benefit from the more the Trump virus spreads, the more desperate people are for the vaccine, they benefit. I'm not saying anything against the vaccine itself. The vaccine works. I got the Pfizer vaccine. It doesn't seem to be bad. The people developing the vaccine, the people developing the medicines, good people, good scientists. The people developing the business, evil. They need to be arrested, and we need to seize the company. Now, it's already made billions and trillions off of this, and it was given, billions by the government to do the research. And so just like a lot of different industries in America, they take government money, socialism, and then they just make the profits and keep all the profits themselves and don't even pay taxes or whatever. But worse than that, they do completely evil practices. So just without knowing any of the details, if Pfizer had just gone with, hey, we're going to be as good about this as we can, this life-saving vaccine that is so desperately needed in this, once in a century so far pandemic, we're going to get a good reputation out of doing a good job distributing this vaccine as cheaply, as far and widely as we can, because that helps everybody. That would have been the good thing to do, but they didn't do that. What they did is they maximized profits. And when you think about it, if people had just laid it out like a trap, hey, let's give them all this money, let's see what they do with it, let's see whether they decide to go good or let's see whether they decide to go bad, and if they go bad, we'll nationalize them, we'll seize the company. If they laid it out like a trap, they fell for the trap. Unfortunately, it wasn't laid out like a trap, it's just the way we all got trapped into providing these companies with money and then letting them not only profit, but kill people intentionally in order to maximize profits. So here's how Pfizer's doing it. They made contracts with various companies. The one that Amy Goodman was exposing on Democracy Now! Just a couple days ago, probably the 25th or 26th, October 25th or 26th, 2021, they were exposing how they had made contracts that the countries can't complain about. There's a gag order in the contracts that the countries can't even criticize the contracts or even talk about it. But most importantly, they cannot accept free vaccines. This is a contract that Brazil has accepted. So the Brazilian contract is the one they were focusing on, but it's probably repeated in other countries' contracts. Brazil had previously rejected this contract. They didn't like the terms. And then Bolsonaro spreads the virus. A few more months, gets up to 600,000 people killed, the second most behind America in the world. And then they need it. They need it bad enough that they accept the terms. The second term is they cannot accept free vaccines from other countries if they want to get their Pfizer shipment. So if China wants to say, hey, we'll also give you 1 million free vaccines, they can't take them. And that's probably in lots of different countries around the world. And that's Pfizer just deciding that because they want to maximize their profits. That's evil. That's the reason you nationalize. And then you show that with Pfizer and Facebook and these companies that have taken their enormous power and taken it too far, that's why we need nationalization, why we need communism, frankly, why we need to seize these companies and have them run by the government and have them run by the government in a transparent way, which is all the more reason why we need the government to be a democracy and a real democracy. We can do that. We can make that happen these days. But, they are obviously trying to make the opposite happen. They're trying to destroy democracy so we don't do what is really right in front of our face to do. Seize these companies who have taken so much power and reap the reward for everyone by minimizing the cost instead of maximizing the cost. Only a government-run industry can do that, can be trying to constantly minimize costs. How well do they do it? Not so well because of corruption, et cetera, et cetera. But we fix that with transparency and democracy. If we believe in government, if we believe in democracy, we can make this stuff happen. But we've got to do it. So thanks for watching, sharing, and commenting, and see you soon. But let's take care of this. Thank you.